Okay, now we can start. You're sharing poems in Nimbus's stream? I saw a little bit of that, actually. I'm currently lurking over there. But I was pretty much only... Don't worry, I didn't get to see the actual poems. I'm doing okay, though. I just rolled out of bed. I was up until 1:30 last night. But I'm doing okay. I'm skipping, by the way, because we did just see this at the end of last time. Lonnie stole the village pendant. She's holding Eiko hostage. It's a very tense situation. I know I said it's just gonna be chill Final Fantasy IX and all that. But we just got beaten by a boss over here, too. That's okay. It'll go, better this time. Certainly. That's not supposed to be able to happen! Oh, no! Why was it working before? It's not your fault. Where is it even? Hey, there we go! It's the classic case of, I stared at the thing for a really long time and just started throwing things at the wall until it seemed to work. I am loving his theme, by the way. Here to help. I just want it to be fair. Yeah, whatever the opposite of an IT aura is. I think that's a TI aura. It makes calculators work better. You don't want a Texas Instrument aura? But Texas Instruments are a good one. Or at least I thought. They're a benign instrument. How could this happen to me? He slowed us. I hate this. Honestly, though, I actually hate that it inconsistently works. If it just never worked, I'd be able to look into that. Got nowhere to run. The stream goes on as I'm fading away. I managed to snap. I don't know if it picked it up. Whoops. Super whoops. I was trying to see if I could see the stats on my sword because I can't remember. I think it inflicts trouble, right? I just wasted my whole turn. That thing's valuable. I can't believe what they've done to this fight. And how do I have no real heals except for Elixir? Why'd that one miss? Wreaths of healing? I should have probably healed there. I expected... You know, I was thinking, oh, this is my one chance to hit him. Eventually, perhaps, he'll trance. Oh! This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. At least if you don't heal. Oh yeah, because then you get more opportunities. I see what you're saying. It's so exciting. This is like a low-level D&D 5 combat. Except for the part where if he actually hits me, I would die then. Got him. Oh, get him. We should, in theory, get him eventually. Or die in the process. That's a definite possibility. No hit. No boogie, no hit. I'm going to load the game. Instead of going from the autosave. We'll have to pass through more dialogue. But I think instead of going to Eiko's house, I'm going to go back to Dwarfville and actually stock up on items. And if I get a level 2 on the way, well, that's just a happy coincidence. There's definitely still some trash in the randomize category command. So that's probably why it did an inconsistent. To be honest, I guess I never actually tested whether or not it would skip over the naughty categories. I just put it in there and I tested it, and if they didn't come up, I have no way of knowing. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta send it. Oh, that's right, they gave me that sword at the very last minute. What if he's weak to... What if he's vulnerable to darkness? Potions are going to actually make it extremely winnable. Thanks to auto potion. You don't sell things. He was ranting about exactly this. I find that hard to believe. Actually, I guess I don't find it that hard to believe. I don't exactly work in the space, but I imagine inconsistent bugs are frustrating to just about everyone who encounters them. Every dev team needs someone willing to send it. Oh, okay. Among the deluge of engineer types. Then he went on about engineer ratios. I've already bought the poison knuckles. He sells and he carries nothing that I don't already have. Well, certainly you sell items, right? How could you not? Rally ho and all that, but oh, it's you. Well, let's get a reasonable number here. I wish they were high potions. Okay, now this whole thing's gonna be... It's gonna play out completely differently. Zidane here is indestructible now. I heard Suri stirring in the background. He was up until 1:30 in the morning too. I love seeing Zidane just glide around the battlefield. Oh, I already know what the problem is with the, empty one, I bet. No, wait. I'm starting to realize that the logic gate that... Okay, yeah. I'm willing to bet I just need to change one thing. I believe I currently have it set. Sorry, I got distracted by the blizzard. The if statement that checks whether it's a naughty category doesn't actually end the action, if I remember right. I'll have to double check that, but that would cause both issues. If it just went, but then also was like looping in the background because I told it to loop when that happened. It might have caused it. Also, I didn't mention it, but I fixed Bragoth. Which I guess YouTube has no idea about because bot messages don't appear on stream. I actually hate fighting these guys because they just take so many turns. It's just the time investment. I want my random encounters to succumb to one high-level spell slot. In JRPGs, at least. Let me out. I'm out of MP. I don't want to do this. Okay, we're back in. Oh, why, thank you so much. Eiko calls out to her Moogle family and they come running. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in. Oko told me the news. Are you alright? Come now, talk later, Kupo. Hey, Eiko? We better follow her. I'm doing just fine. How are you doing? I cannot remember where she goes, by the way. Even though I just did this last week. Yeah, here it is. This is where she discovers the jewel. Or a lack thereof. What's going on, Eiko? It's... The precious stone that has been passed down in this village for generations is gone. My grandparents said... They said that we should take care of it because it's a symbol of the summoner's heritage. Well, how about crying for a change? It'll help. I'm not gonna cry. I'm a grown-up now, and crying won't help one bit. That's good to hear. Honestly, I stream in the morning, so my day just started, so, thankfully, nothing's gone wrong so far. Alright, how about we start looking for clues? I'll help too. Do I stream daily? Not quite. Normally 4 days a week. Right now it's 5 days a week. So this is the second day, so I'm doing tomorrow and the next day as well. Is it my fault? Is it 'cause I broke my promise and opened up the Aoife tree seal? Everyone was watching over the stone. Eiko? It just happened that way. It wasn't your fault. Besides, we're the ones who made you open the seal. Do I like any other game? I do 2 games a day, actually. So later I'm going to be doing Cult of the Lamb. And tomorrow I'm doing Morrowind and... Man, what do I play tomorrow? Oh, Animal Well. I'm starting Animal Well tomorrow after Morrowind. But yeah, I mostly like, action platformers, to be honest. But I do a lot of RPGs as well. Both the Morrowind and Souls-like kind, and also the JRPG kind. You understand, right? The real villain is the thief who stole it. So let's just look for some clues and get the stone back, okay? Okay. I wasn't gonna cry, you know. After all, I'm a grown-up. We know, Eiko. But if you feel like crying, just cry. I'm gonna go pray to my grandparents. I'll be right back. If you need to, you can cry too, Dagger. My shoulder is always available. Yeah, thanks. What about you, Zidane? What do you do when you need to cry? Oh, I get real clingy when I'm sad. Get out. Hey, I was serious. I heard a scream. It sounded like Eiko. Damn it, the thief was still here. Zidane, I saw her. It's that girl from Fossil Rue. She took Eiko. They went to the Eidolon wall. Let's go. Where am I from? Well, I'm from oh no. Okay, thank goodness. I'm from Ohio. However, I'm currently living in Australia, so that's why the time is a little weird. Alright, now we're back to where we started the stream. What should I do, Kupo? Tell us if there's anything we can do for you, Kupo. Hold on a second. I want to make sure, because I know one of these guys gives me a, another hornless human. She better not be in league with you. Okay. Definitely heal. This is no way to treat a lady. What's this wing ornament on your back? It makes you so easy to pick up. Blah, blah, blah. I need one of those. Ha, ha, ha. My grandpa gave it to me. Get your grubby hands off it. Oh, shut up. Just be still until he gets here. I found a treasure, Kupo. Use it for Eiko. Let me hold on a second. And we can use our new sword. I think this is about as good as I can set him up. That's probably gonna help. Okay, I'm going in. Mug's right here behind me. And then we're working out the plan with Mug to help us grab Eiko. That's good. Well, normally it would be. This version seems tighter. Oh, you're from the Netherlands? That's pretty cool. I haven't heard too much about them, but I imagine that's kind of a good thing, right? No news is usually good news. And this is actually the cutscene we loaded in on. Yeah, I moved from the US maybe 8 years ago or so. To come and be with my husband who lives here. We were the stereotypical furries who, like, fell in love with someone on the other side of the planet, but for us it worked out. I was just looking for more ways to impress you. That's the reason we're doing this. This fight to the death. One-sided fight to the death, because I don't believe we're going to kill him. I'm gonna buff this time and see how much difference that makes. Look at that. He dealt 230 damage. We got 150 back. Not quite stonks, but good. Much better than what was happening before. And we know we don't have to steal from him because we've already got his steals. Oh, hello. Oh. I sorely wish that they could have sped this fight up. Have I been doing the voice? I did the voice once, I promise. Why? No, I did the voice the one time I read his line. I'm still stuck on the 1v1. There hasn't been any new dialogue this stream so far. Well, the other times I just didn't read it at all. I didn't think that would count. I'd like to know why it does so much. Well, I don't read everything like the second or third time it's on screen. You're slow, but I still hit you. Oh, it actually hit. He does do poison? I thought... Well, that was a huge mistake. See, I remembered him doing poison as a kid in the vanilla version of the game. But I forgot it was a move. I thought it was just on his claw. So I'm like, oh, well, they changed it for slow. I didn't realize he still had it. I guess I should have taken antibody just in case. Danger, by the way. Oh my gosh. Foxo is very tired. He is EP. The Foxo had a very long day of... Oh. Well, I have to apologize. We're going to be fighting. We're going to be fighting Amaranth for a long time. I'm also realizing that I didn't save when I grabbed those potions. So if I want to go back and put on antibody, for example, it's going to, I'm going to also have to go all the way back to the Dwarf Town and buy the potions again. It's fine, we have this. They made it harder, but you don't have to be optimal, I hope. Oh, he's making coffee. Just one mage would help so much. Honestly, I'm just gonna start spamming this. If I have to use elixirs, I'm gonna be using all of my MP. He must get so tired during a fight. Oh, thank you so much. Blind counter? Oh, he just does everything, huh? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to... Wait a minute. That was supposed to be eye drops. Whoops. That's what we wanted. Okay, I'm probably gonna... Okay, I guess I won't. I was gonna say I'm probably gonna heal here, but... if he's just gonna whip. Distraction appears to be doing numbers for me, by the way. Distraction, especially plus protect girls. Things are just not hitting. Things are not hitting me, I mean. Okay, that one did. You believe in me? And you brought me a coffee, so I think I can do it with those two things. I'll do a safety elixir. And then I'm just going to keep using Windfall on him again. Saw my opportunity to get a normal punch in, so I just took it. Because Windfall hits him anywhere. But it would appear that normal punch only hits him here. Oh my gosh, that was it. A little coffee and a little bird belief. And also, heals. Actually, having heals really helped. I lost? Go on. Finish me. There, is that what you wanted? Is that... Can you stand? Give back what you stole. Thank you, thank you. Eiko, I got it back. Now finish me! You want to die that bad? I just spared your life. You didn't see anything. So you want to banish me then? You can go if you want. I won't follow you. Ah! Trying to trick me, eh? Trick you? I tried to kill you. Why are you letting me go? The fight's over and we're both still alive. Good enough, right? We got back what was stolen from us, after all. Listen to you. I lost to some spineless thief. Your rat eyes see in all directions at once. I didn't know that about rats. The sly eagle doesn't kill at whim. It's very disorienting, I can only imagine. I hope you can just close those and focus on the third eye, and the third eye is less disorienting. Keep that in a safe place. I will. Thanks, Zidane. Well, you're not going to leave me alone after what just happened, are you? Huh? I'm going. Shall we? You can project your perspective forward and see around corners. That sounds helpful. Mostly for not bumping into people, I imagine. You're pretty good. Thanks for rescuing her. Thank you, thank you. Pausing for no particular reason. Thanks for saving Eiko, Koopa. You call this phenomenal sense hearing? Wow, I wish I could learn that. There's writing on this wall. Eiko, 3 years old. Mog, 3 years old. Same age. Adorable. Did you just hear a sploosh? Yeah, that was... Oh, Mr. Shins, oh my gosh, thank you. That's Suri's notification tone, by the way, the sploosh. Oh yeah, also hi! How are you doing, Mr. Shins? I'm going pretty well so far. I slept in a little bit because I stayed up last night, but I'm doing very well. Mog's trying to apologize to Eiko. But I guess she still can't find the right words. You're well? Glad things are going well. Sleeping in is the best. Yeah. It was definitely pretty nice. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy IX, by the way, on your end? I haven't been able to watch as much as I'd like to. You're loving it? That's fantastic. Final fantastic, even. I definitely feel that. She's been quiet the whole time. Zidane, let me ask you something. My grandfather told me not to leave the village until my 16th birthday. But I want to go with you guys, I really do. You think it's okay if I leave the village? Why, yes, small child, absolutely. We'll take you on a daring and dangerous quest across the country. If you weren't streaming, you would have binged it by now. That's how I felt about several games, so I'm not going to call anyone out. I love this game with all 4 hearts. I'll agree if that's what you want. Eiko, come with us. Forget what your grandpa said. It doesn't matter what I say, you've already made up your mind. Don't you have something to say to her, Vivi? Huh? Remember what you taught me at the Aoife tree? You said I shouldn't ever lie to myself. I'll try to be more honest with my own feelings. You should too, Eiko. I forgot my own advice, Phoebe, thanks. I love every character. I'll wear the jewel as an earring. It'll be okay then, right, Zidane? Eiko, I think Mog wants to talk to you. She spent so long finding the right words. Why? You think I'm mad at you? I'm furious! You went off without me again! You promised me you wouldn't! What would you do if you went off and got into trouble? Oh well, thank goodness we're both alright. You're always nice to Mog, aren't you, Eiko? Well, yeah, we're best friends after all. We were born on the same day, and we've always been together. This is our friendship ribbon. Mog gave it to me. Does it prevent all status effects? Mog, do you have the ribbon I gave you? This is the one I gave to Mog. It's too big for her now, but once we're both sophisticated ladies, we'll wear them together. Maybe then, Zidane, you'll dance with me? Zidane? I didn't know Mog was a girl. I wonder where Dagger went. That wasn't the point. They were born on the same day, but Eiko came out first. Proud of you, Eiko. Maybe that's why Eiko has always been the big sister. The way they say that makes it sound like they're related. Which I don't believe is the case, but then I guess I don't know where Moogles come from. I always assumed it was other Moogles, but I mean, there's the whole Mamba situation in Final Fantasy VIII. What's this? I can hear a song? Dagger? Well, you see, when two Moogs Kupo each other very much. We don't need to talk... We don't need to talk about Kupo so explicitly. From down there? Dagger, you there? Zidane. It's okay, keep singing. Because it's our song, right? Her mother sang her that song or something. How dare you? I'm surprised you found this place. There you go. You got the talent to be a bandit. How about you and me team up? We'll call ourselves the Betrothed. My talent's up to snuff, but the name isn't. You're really something these days. If I am, I must have gotten it from you. It was very smooth, I have to say. Nah, it's all because of you. It's all because you made the effort to learn. No, it's because you stuck with me. Without you, I couldn't have made it to Lindblom, much less seen a whole new continent. Everything I tried to do on my own was a total failure. I didn't stop my mother. At times, I almost lost hope. You helped me so much. Not just you, either. Yeah, Vivi and Eiko helped out at the Eva tree. Gwynna was real helpful when we left the continent. Freya, Steiner, and even Beatrix, who I thought was our enemy. I haven't forgotten. I want to believe everyone is alright, but sometimes I just can't. It can be both, you dorks. You're both great. I hope I can live up to the hopes of everyone who has helped me. You don't have to feel so responsible, but I do. Nobody wants you to feel that way. They didn't do it all for you either. Each was following his own path. Also, Freya was following her own path. And Beatrix her own path. His own path? Well, what about you? Huh? Why did you come with me? Hey, that's Ibsen's line. Ibsen? Who's that? Ibsen's a character from a play, but he's a real-life adventurer. I think the play is based on his adventures. Dagger might benefit from Lexapro. I have to apologize, I don't know that one. It kind of goes like this. Ibsen and his good friend Colin worked at a tavern in Trino. One day, Ibsen got a letter. The letter was so wet from the rain that most of the writing was illegible. The only part he could read said, "Come back home." Nowadays, we have airships and stuff. Back then, it was really hard to travel. Oh, it's just an anti-anxiety. She's been through so much. I don't know what you've seen, so I won't go into detail. But she's been through a lot. He didn't know why he had to go back, but he got some time off, gathered his things, and set out on his journey home. And well, I'm glad the adventurer got his vacation time approved first. He walked 1,000 leagues through the mist. Sometimes he was attacked by vicious monsters, but he made it, because his friend Colin was by his side. And then, after much time on the road, he had to ask Colin something. Yeah, that's definitely... That's a very good first step. Why did you come with me? And? What was Colin's answer? Only because I wanted to go with you. That's so good. Sometimes you just gotta do the damn thing. That's a good way to put it, too. 12-year-old me did not appreciate this enough. Zidane, Dagger? Can't you hear the song? Huh? Yeah, it's that song. How come? Who's singing it? The sunset makes the Eidolon wall look like it's on fire. I have seen this somewhere before. What? Where? Enjoy the lurkshins. It's still nice to have you here. Oh, she was watching the opening cutscene. It's sealing Eidolon. Dagger. Dagger, wake up. They should have been more wholesome summoners. He wouldn't have peeped. Where's Vivi? He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. Well, I have no memory of my early childhood. I never really thought about it. Besides, no one ever told me. I was raised in Alexandria, but only from the age of 6 or so. 6? So where were you till then? This is a JRPG. That was like a quarter of your life expectancy. Until then, until I turned 6, I must have been here in Madain Sari. I still can't remember everything. Some things are like they're shrouded in fog. But I remember one thing. About 10 years ago, an unbelievably huge hurricane hit this village. That's as far as I remember. I don't think that's what they mean when they say Eye of the Storm. That day, I was with my true mother on a little boat far from the village. Okay, now normally I'd have some words for referring to a birth parent as your true parent, but in this case, I think she has a right to it. There's a cove behind Eiko's house, right? The boat I was on was just like the one there. It all came back to me when I heard that song on the boat. That song is from Madain Sari, so that's why no one else knows it. How did you get to Alexandria? How come you got to be a princess? How come you don't have a summoner's horn? I don't know. But maybe Dr. Tot can tell me. About the lady who protected me from the storm as the boat lurched about in the waves. My biological mother, who died on that boat. The one she thought was her mother became someone else, and her true mother was already dead. Dagger's lost 2 mothers. I like Zidane just sitting in the corner like, oh my gosh, this is I had better not do my bit here. I used to pray every day here at the Eidolon Wall. You too? You pray here too, Eiko? She literally did earlier today. I'm so happy I remembered. Dagger! Welcome home! Oh my god. So glad to be back. What? I just realized I'm not alone anymore. So Daniel with the 400 EQ for once. Yep, I made up my mind. Zidane, Dagger, I'm going with you. I'll be breaking my promise to my grandpa, but I want to go. Besides, Grandpa always told me to be honest with myself. I don't know what the future holds, but I want to finish what I came here for. So do I. Let's all go together. Come on, Dagger, let's go pray together. Alright. Still don't know what I should do. By the time we defeat Kucha and return to Alexandria. Grandpa, I'll be back soon. Oh, you're coming with us? Hey, why the long face? Oh, nothing. My face is always like this. Mog's coming too. Mog? It hit kind of hard, yeah. Lady Eiko? Now don't forget that you'll always have a home in Madain Sari. Don't let our memory become a burden. You must always be light-hearted and free. Oh, thank you, Isa. Thoughts of the Eidolon Wall will always lift your heart. Uh-oh. I hate to do this to you, but we're gonna have to take a short break here and see what this guy wants in a minute. I literally hate to do it to you. It's a hell of a time to have a glass of sake. Heck. Hi, Yuki. Hello, Rasputin. I wasn't crying, by the way. You're crying. What now? You want some more, eh? The victor lives, the defeated die. You know the rules, and so do I. A duelist commitment is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. They are many and ever changing. I should explain, by the way, because I'm the only one who would have got that joke. There's a card called I got this cauldron. An MTG that does the thing. I'm so glad we aren't keeping track anymore. But thank you, I very much appreciate it. Your actions yesterday were incomprehensible to me. Ah! Tell me, why didn't you kill me? Well, that's a tough question. Are you really that unhappy that I let you live? I'd rather die as a warrior than live as a beggar. Then come with me. Zidane? What? What are you after? Follow me and maybe you'll understand. Besides, you're pretty good in a fight. We could use someone like you. We're hunting a man down. Oh yeah, I forgot when I told this 6-year-old child to come with me. We're on our way to kill a man. His only constant is his unpredictability. Huh? You say something? I'll find out what makes you so strong. We're in a post-point era now, where everything is made up and the points don't matter, it's true. What's your name? Call me what you will. Lonnie called you Red, right? It doesn't fit. Some call me the Flaming Error, Amaranth. Fine, we'll call you Amaranth. More the merrier. Let's decide our marching order. Oh yeah, this is the first time you get to pick a party. I have to admit, in the past, whenever I would select a party here, this is the crew I was taking. Very uncertainly doing this. Wayne Brady, Ryan Stiles, and Colin McCree are the preeminent philosophers associated with the rise of this movement. The post-point movement. You replaced Eiko with Red. Alright, we'll do fine. I mean, I can change anytime, right? Next stop, the Aoife tree. I love them all, that's the problem. Wait, can I not change at any time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hate to say this, but our village could use some capital. I'll have to charge you for this. I can do it at any time. Anytime I talk to this Moogle right here. I truly love them. The Mr. Shins emotes. I think I've got the Golem's flute. Oh, right. I was gonna say I can't remember who uses the pinwheel. The pinwheel is hucked by Amaranth. Which, by the way, Red is a better name. Yeah, he yucks them. Sorry, I was giggling because of how well the zombie just lined up so well with the music. We have not actually been able to adjust our equipment for a minute. Absolutely doing this because it's hilarious. I have played the first Kingdom Hearts. It's the first game that elicited an emotional reaction from me, I have to admit. Which, I want to clarify, I did play Kingdom Hearts after Final Fantasy IX. However, as a child, I didn't read. So that's my excuse. Between the two summoners, by the way, I do have to keep Eiko, because Eiko's presently learning skills. Kitty claws. You think a Kingdom Hearts stream would go pretty hard? I've got some Kingdom Hearts skills, or at least I did back in the day. Don't learn spare change. Because it uses resources. Well, this teaches chakra. We don't need defense. Kitty claws? No thanks. Have I played Chain of Memories? I haven't. I've only played 1 and 2. You know what? I might have played Chain of Memories for a minute, but it was emulated, and for that reason, I dropped it immediately. Spam Sonic Blade to win. I can't remember Sonic Blade. I can't remember if I took down Sephiroth or not in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think I could in 2, but I couldn't in the first one. I could try that. According to Yuki, it does not work on my graphics card, but I will consider it. Oh, you mean Chain of Memories, though. Is Chain of Memories the card one? It is, right? I can give that a shot. This is tangentially related, I swear. I got the Devil May Cry original trilogy. And I've been kind of eyeing it. Devil May Cry 2, please? 3 was always my favorite, but... You didn't like the Riku story much. Oh, because you can't customize your deck. I didn't get that far into it. I remember, like, very little. I'm gonna actually save, by the way. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. I always loved that, by the way, when you, beat a game and you could play through it again as another character. I used to love Symphony of the Night as Richter. He's got flair. I should probably actually buy some... some pinwheels. Samus learned many of her skills from the Chozo. You always wanted to play a Metroid game that has a Chozo main character? That'd be pretty awesome. I'll be honest though, I don't know too terribly much about the deep Metroid lore. It's another one of those things where I thought I was like entry level, but then I encountered people who actually knew Metroid lore. Pinwheels. Metroid Prime stream? When's 4 coming out? Sometime in 2025. I have played most of Metroid Prime. I think I beat it. And when I say Metroid Prime, I mean the first one. Wait, no. Did I play more than one? I can't remember. Which means it's, definitely in the range to play it again. I'm trying to just figure out how I would do it. Because I really want to do it. Also, yeah, Yuki, I was actually just talking about that because you mentioned it before. Because I definitely am running an AMD RDNA 3 card, I think. Or at least I think you told me I was. Of all time, by the way. Now, if I rig it up, should I do it? Because it came out on GameCube originally, right? But I played the Wii version, which had aiming with the Wiimote, right? So do I want to try rigging that up, or do I want to just find a controller version? Because I can tell you which one I prefer. And it's the Wiimote version. I want my classic rock candy, transparent with a green circuit board. No, it was a red circuit board. That I played through the game with before. Much better. Okay. I wouldn't know anything about this. Hello? It's the boy! But the GameCube version's perfectly fine. I wouldn't know anything about this. But the Wii sensor bar is actually transmitting. It's basically showing lights. It's all the processing is being done in the Wiimote. So if you could theoretically somehow, I don't know why you would do this, but if you could Bluetooth connect a Wiimote to your PC and then simply power a Wii sensor bar, I think it would work. You can use candles instead of a bar. Just set those on top of my monitor. I just turn on the Wii just to power the sensor bar. That seems overall safer, to be honest. A seance with candles and a Ouija board? The pointer is moving and no one's touching it. No one's pushing the pointer, but it's moved. Everyone has to touch it. That's the way it... Spoilers, that's how it works. Heist you back. I can sell what you'll be needing. For sure, man. So real and true. Heisty Vic. Why walk when you can ride, Akin? So I didn't see any Chocobo Forest here. If I ever miss a Chocobo Forest, by the way, it is absolutely not bad backseating to point it out aggressively. This goblin looks like he walked into the wrong neighborhood. Oh yeah, only if anyone happens to know. 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I need to watch more Philosophy Tube and also more music. So this is a little bit awkward, but I am supposed to be going back towards Dr. Tot, right? I'm heading for Trino right now. Oh, that one's just a meme. Yeah, I was gonna say it would work so well. And it's so true. I love a good tree. Realizing I don't think I equipped a single ability on this man. According to the original video, I see. Anyone else ever say, I see, whether or not they fully comprehend? I think I understand. Oh. I lost it. This way. Oh, hello, Bahamut. How are you doing? Oh. We get to see the good boy again. Oh, thank you for the pats. I just now realized So he comes out on a large owl statue, right? The owl statue is built like a Diglett under there. He just has massive arms. Mephisted. I think it's around here. We're only seeing the head of the statue, and then the fist. It might be appropriate to turn that off for random encounters. Especially because I think it makes counter not work. Oh, I have played Monhan World. I actually rather liked it. Sorry, can you possibly remember what that monster is called? That I was obsessed with for a while? That you drew me wearing? I loved it. Suri actually drew, my... Kirin? That's a good guess. And actually, you're correct. But before that, it was, I want to call it a Laguna. It was, the blue wyvern that flies. And when I say wyvern, I mean, no, it's not actually a wyvern. It probably is a wyvern in-game, but not like a wyvern. It's a blue flapper. Yeah, that's the art I'm about to mention. He drew my pre-spray exposed Sona. As your Rathalos, not that one. Even though that's kind of the words I said. It's not Lagiacrus. Lagiacrus is not in the game as far as I remember. Kushala Deora. It was a mid-game one. I think it started with L. I was a glaive user, by the way. So I really liked fighting it because it was in the air all the time. And it made me feel special and well equipped to handle it. Legiana. It was a Legiani. Obviously, I was a glaive user. I'm not sure if I should be offended. Also, I really thought I was supposed to come back here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. What would I do if Suri and I went on a trip to Mexico? And he went out on his own one day and came back a luchador with the outfit and all? Oh. Honestly, it's not entirely unlikely. And I don't say that lightly. I would do my best to support him, because I think he'd enjoy that. All the glaive mains, you know, have something very distinct in common. Leave the rest up to my imagination. They can't have all been rodents. I'm taking auto potion off. For when you're a hunting horn? Okay, so after I was a glaive main, I did actually pick up the hunting horn, and I've been really enjoying that one too. Glaive was my first love. Hunting horn... pretty much neck and neck. Yeah, I mostly played it after Iceborne. So I'm not sure how it stacks up to pre-Iceborne. Oh, hi, Nimbus. I was lurking around earlier. Unfortunately, I had to leave before you revealed your poem. How are you going? How was Oblivion and all that? Oh, and Chocolata, hi. Yeah. I hope the horripulating continued well. The Purple Petro poem. So we would come home to Australia to form the Luchadors of Australia. The NAO. No, it would be the AUSNO. NWO. You found a character that's actually so you? Oh, is that how you spell it? Well, the... In WWE right now, you got factions, and one of them is a Latino faction called the LWO, I think is what they call it. They've got a couple lucha-themed wrestlers in there. That's what I was trying to riff on and failing miserably. Oh, is that how you spell the Purple Petro thing? I'm only doing my best guess. I'm sorry, by the way. I worked out how to reliably take out Order of Obelisks despite having stunted Magicka and minimal damage output. I like how you're describing using a fork as a weapon as minimal damage output. I completely forgot where I'm supposed to be going, by the way. I will take a destination hint if any would like to give it. I'm also just happy to wander around. Perp Albatross. I love it. It's very Alice in Wonderland. But the character is Psyche. I'm glad you found a character that you identify with. I remember always getting giddy when I happen upon like an LGBT character. We're going to die here. Okay, we're fine. It's a blue, purple, and pink raptor that likes to bite people that you made up when you were very small. It's wearing gym shorts backward because they fit better that way to the convenience store. Too much, I don't give a fuck. I'm on the fence. How long do you plan on being in the convenience store? If it's less than an hour, I'd say go for it. Actually, you know what? I just say go for it. Like 2 minutes or less? Absolutely. They'll be grateful you're wearing shoes. Presumably. I think perhaps I was supposed to stay on that continent? Whatever, I'll talk to people. They won't even notice. All you need to do is have pink hair and like coffee jelly. That is the character I thought you were talking about. Finally, I recognize a character. I think I've seen about half of that. Also, I didn't realize that character was trans. It probably came up later. Despite the drawstrings hanging out the back. That could be anything. The wings are real, by the way. Fair enough. I mean, if I had reality-bending psychic powers. I see it. This exploration is about to get slightly quicker. Shoes enough. I would never... Well... Then again, I just wear socks constantly. You got a ton of your extra gear dropped off in Cyrodiil, and now you can focus on doing Sheokorath spitting. That's extremely fitting. I still haven't turned off Auto Potion. That's what I went in there to do. You wish you were actually him if you're not already. I've certainly felt that for characters before. Okay, we can actually, like, explore now. Unfortunately, I think what we need to do is, go across Dwarf Town again. What happens when a ghost type fights a ghost type? Well, it's super effective. If it's a ghost type move. Ow! Let me out. That's super effective too. It is. I seen you roamed west more times than is reasonable. I think I saw a little bit of that. It was a pleasure. Almost. You would never. You didn't expect me to work on such a fine day as this, do you? I didn't really, I really carry the weight. You. What am I supposed to be doing right now? This is where we give thanks to the sun and the heavens. It's not very informative, man. Yes, say it, don't spray it. Ow! Whistles innocently. I know that whistle, that's a Cliff Racer call. I know it well. Ow. Every time you guys do that, it charges the Cliff Racer Spirit Bomb. I just hope you know what you're doing. You really want to try coffee jelly? Me too, honestly. It looks delicious. Have you ever had, like, those, coffee hard candies? I got them in, like, a Japanese treat box subscription service one time. I liked them. She's just been sitting here wanting to learn Carbuncle this entire time. How could I be such a fool? Should make a redeem for 50,000 points. That's actually Cliff Racer Spirit Ball. How could you be so naive? It's grand and intoxicating innocence. Also, hi, fantastic Mr. Scott. See, the problem with making a massive Cliff Racer block is because I know Isa's going to be able to send several of them. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. Isa would never? Oh, of course not. It's not as though we have evidence on file of the contrary. They'd do it. They would do it, actually. They'd do it, and actually, it would be funny. Honestly, the truth is, I'd be disappointed if they didn't. We still need to see how many Cliff Racers my CPU can handle before it actually explodes. Okay. Just start with one, and every time someone redeems it, you add another. Can I do that? I might be able to find a way. The average Twitch viewer hits Ally with one Cliff Racer a year. This is misleading. Cliff Racer's Isa, who bombs Ally with over 8 billion Cliff Racers a year, is an outlier and should not have been counted. That's pretty true. It is. I should honestly take it off, though, for the random encounters, but I have forgotten 700 times in the past 5 minutes to do that. I love Dagger's victory animation when she's using an actual dagger. Full disclosure, by the way, Scott. I'm actually extremely lost right now. I think I'm about to break and have a look at where I'm supposed to be going. Or, okay, first, I'm gonna go talk to the Moogles again, see if they can put me on the track. Mission complete, returning to base. Convenience acquired, I imagine. Average person forgets to turn off auto potion once an hour. Potions Ally, who forgets to remove auto potion hundreds of times the past 5 minutes, is an outlier and should not have been counted. Potions Ally. Well, I'm gonna have to apologize for the amount of progress that's happened here today. We do still get another hour of Final Fantasy IX. I almost made it sound like we were about to end. Never apologize for progress. It's true, progress did happen. We've got Catboy Batman with us now. Just let us complain into the wind. Alright, no. I was very concerned it would be annoying. I think I'm just going to beat it, by the way. Amarant's gonna be fine. There's very few incorrect names for a rat. Oh. The confirmation message worked. I can imagine most names are pretty appropriate. Okay. I'm actually going to look up on the break where I'm supposed to head after this. Maybe this is why I spent so long in Black Mage Village as a kid. Cat? Actually, Cat with a K completely works. I would love some rest, thank you so much. Katrina the Rat? Adorable. Some correct rat names you've heard include Fish, Bus Stop, Speed Limit, Shrekatron, Baron Bardifum. Did he do it? I didn't get did he do it until I said it. Hefty Wall. Aji. Give me the chocolate. And Antonio. I've never read anything more correct in my entire life. The Moogles are no help. Hefty was short for Hephaestus. Oh! I read Hefty Waffle. I read Hefty Waffles as one name. Mouser, Jeff Bezos are all incredibly incorrect ones that come to mind. It's true. Bazoo would be cute, though. Any just random noise is pretty cute. Maybe I am supposed to go and, Hefty Waffles would be an excellent rat name. Maybe I am just supposed to go back to the, Black Mage Village. I will find out in a minute. Speaking of Jeff Bezos, I'll take a quick little break. When I come back, I'll know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. So I'll see you then. Naming your first two rats Dexter and Dee Dee, that's extremely cute. Okay, now the bot's yelling at me. I will be back in a moment.